Hi, I'm Ricky Gervais, and I am thrilled to announce that I am now the proud co-owner of Ella's Farm Distillery, and we make Dutch Barn vodka. It tastes great, it's made from British apples, we're committed to sustainability and the protection of the ecosystem, and the best bit is, this could literally make me hundreds of millions. So, please buy it. Yeah. Sure, like all strong liquor, it may damage your liver and your well-being, but think how happy it'll make me if... So, and the saving the planet thing. Dutch Barn. When someone says to me about another comedian, they say, oh, they're not funny. Even if I agree with them, I stand up and I say, well, you can't say that. You've got to say, you don't find them funny, you know. And I hate it when people say, that joke was offensive. I gotta say, no, you've got to say, you found it offensive. Because it's all about feelings, and feelings are personal. And there's loads of types of comedy, and comedy evolves, you know. There's a new type of comedy at the moment called woke comedy, right? No, it's very progressive, you know. There are some clubs now where the comedian has to sign a thing saying he won't say anything contentious or he won't say anything that could offend anyone. It's a safe space for the audience, woke comedy. And I tried to watch a bit of it, and I decided I'd rather watch Louis C.K. masturbate. Can't mention him anymore. He's cancelled. Not enough to apologise and move on. You've got to... And the big controversy last time I did it was a Caitlyn Jenner joke, right? Oh, outrage on Twitter the next day. And by outrage, I mean a couple of people going, it was transphobic. It wasn't transphobic in the slightest. It was a joke about a trans person, but the joke had nothing to do with that aspect of her existence. And that's the other thing about offence. People get offended when they mistake the subject of a joke with the actual target, and they're not necessarily the same. I'll tell you the joke. You make your own minds up. Right. So... it's live, so they go, and now your host for the 68th Annual Golden Globe Awards, please welcome Ricky Gervais. They come on, and they're all clapping, all the actors are looking up, smiling at me nervously. It's brilliant, right? So I just go... relax, I'm going to be nice tonight. I've changed. Not as much as Bruce Jenner, obviously. But if you're the type of person to revel in someone getting cancelled for something they said 10 years ago, you're just ensuring that one day you'll be cancelled for something you said today. You can't predict what will be offensive in the future. You don't know who the dominant mob will be. You know, like, the worst thing you can say today, get you cancelled on Twitter, death threats, whatever, the worst thing you can say today is, women don't have penises, right? Now, no one saw that coming. There are no 10-year-old tweets of people saying... you won't find a 10-year-old tweet of someone saying, women don't have penises. Do you know why? We didn't think we fucking had to. Try and explain to someone every day what freedom of speech means, particularly in the context of comedy, and particularly in the context of a joke, that a joke about a bad thing isn't as bad as the bad thing. It's not even necessarily condoning the bad thing. It could be anti the bad thing. It depends on the actual joke. And this woman said, you should never make jokes about food allergies. I should have left it, right? I sent back, I make jokes about AIDS, cancer, famine, and the Holocaust, right? And you're telling me I should never joke about food allergies. She sent back, yes, but the Holocaust didn't kill children. Well, it did, didn't it? It was horrible, the Holocaust. Some would say as bad as food allergies. Oh, women. Not all women. I mean the old-fashioned ones. You know, the old-fashioned women. Oh, God. You know, the ones with wombs. Oh. Those fucking dinosaurs. Oh. No, I love the new women. I know the new women. They're great, aren't they? You know, the new ones we've been seeing lately. The ones with beards and cocks. They're as good as... they're as good as gold. I love them. No, it's the old-fashioned with it. And now the old-fashioned, they go like, oh, they want to use our toilets. Why shouldn't they use your toilets? For ladies. They are ladies. Look at their pronouns. What about this person isn't a lady? Well, his penis. Her penis, you fucking bigot. What if he rapes me? What if she rapes you? You fucking turf whore. Welcome to my show. It's not a show. There's no dancers or jugglers. It's basically a bloke talking, which is essentially what stand-up comedy is, isn't it? A bloke talking. Sexist. What about all the funny female comedians? Like, No. Right. No. I'm not doing that. Okay, right. That was irony. There's going to be a bit of that throughout the show. See if you can spot it, okay? Now, that's when I say something I don't really mean for comic effect, and you as an audience, you laugh at the wrong thing because you know what the right thing is. It's a way of satirising attitudes. Like that first joke, I used the old-fashioned sexist trope that women aren't funny. Now, in real life, I know there are loads of funny women. Like, I did it again. Well spotted. Good. But these people are virtue signalling. They're trying to bring people down to raise their own status. And they say it's because, no, we're protecting minorities. Like, they're basically saying minorities haven't got a sense of humour, which is so patronising. And I get that as well, to what it's like to be outnumbered. In this country, we're still only 5% black, 5% Asian, 5% LGBTQ, you know, tiny numbers. Now, I'm a white, heterosexual multi-millionaire, right? There's less than 1% of us. Do I whine? No. Do I don't mind. I just get on with it. Come on, Rick. Come on, Rick. Just keep I'm like Rosa Parks. Do you know what I mean? I'm like... Except I fought for the right to never have to take a seat on a bus. But... when I start on a contentious subject, I feel the tension. Like, oh, is this going to be all right? Are we going to be allowed to laugh?
Yeah.
And I take them through a scary forest and out the other side, and it's always okay. And they, phew, right? And I think that's the important thing, because I've often said that people get offended when they mistake the subject of a joke with the actual target.
Yeah.
And they're not necessarily the same thing. You can make jokes about any subject. It depends what the joke is.
Yeah.
There's no rules. You can't joke about this. You can.
You should be able to.
You just can.
Yeah.
Okay? And there's nothing sacred.
Well, that's
really.
the point. There's nothing sacred. So everything should be subject to ridicule.
Yeah.
I mean, even just to force you to understand, think about it more.
I know. But people then they go, wow, yeah, but you shouldn't hurt people's feelings. Well, you can if their feelings are wrong.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't like the facts, don't change the facts, change the feelings.
Yeah.
You know. I did think of adopting for a while, a little third world child, because that would tick all three boxes, wouldn't it? You know? You think about it like, one, I wouldn't be adding to the population problem. I'd be alleviating an existing problem. A young kid born through no fault of his own into abject poverty, he would have died without me. I can literally save his life and give him a great upbringing, right? Two, he would be grateful, wouldn't he? He'd want to pay me back, wouldn't he? Particularly if I let him know that all the other kids in the village, they weren't so lucky, they didn't make it out. I'd tell him that early on, so he really bucked his ideas up, right? I'd go, Tundi, come here. Yeah. Go and pop a shirt on. You're not in Africa now, mate. That's better. Yeah. Tundi, yeah. Water straight out of a tap, and yes. No, it's not free, it's Hampstead. Yeah, of course it's safe. Safe, fresh drinking water. Have as much as you want. Have a bucket full. Straight out of that fresh drinking water. There you go. Go and clean the car. Go on. Of course, the word queer has changed. Again, traditionally, the word queer used to mean someone who was attracted to the same sex as themselves, a gay man. Now, the word queer can mean a straight man who wants some attention. I'm all queer now. I'm right queer now. Yeah. What about your girlfriend? Yeah, she's queer and all. We're just two queers queering each other up. Suck a cock? Nah. No, didn't think so. I'm not that sort of queer. What sort of a queer are you? Dyed my hair blue. So did my grandmother, and she fucking loved cock, so... what we say it. I have no evidence for that. We never had that conversation. Well, I am woke now, and I can prove it. Here you go. I love illegal immigrants. Yeah, sue me now. Sometimes I go down to Dover for the day, right? And I look out, right? I look for a boat, and I see a dinghy with about 60 of them, and I go over here, like, right? And I pull them into shore, and I go, women and children first. They go, there are no women and children. Just you lads, is it? Just, come on, lads. Come on, lads. If I go down there one day and there's no boat, I am absolutely fucking gutted. I don't know. I just sort of wander into town, and I stand by the traffic lights, and I wait for a big lorry to pull up, right? And I look underneath, and there's a lad sort of clutching like that. And I go, where you headed? And he goes, Gary Lineker's house. I go, it's just down there. It's change, is my point. Like the word handicapped, right? Again, traditionally, that was the politically correct term, the all-inclusive term for cripples and shit, right? But then they went, no, we want to be disabled. They didn't want to be disabled. They said, well, we want to be referred to as disabled. We don't like the term handicapped anymore. Stop using it. Say disabled. And we went, OK, fine. And that's great. Just tell me the rules. In fact, I'm a stickler for the rules. Like, if I was on a beach and a woman came running up and went, help, help, my handicapped toddler's drowning, I'd go, sorry, you're what, love? What? My handicapped toddler's drowning and he can't swim. Whoa. Do you mean your disabled toddler is drowning? She'd go, yeah. I go, right. Well, it's... Oh, dead. Wasted too much time being woke, didn't I? We're just one species of narcissistic ape. And some people on social media get annoyed when I say we're apes, you know, religious types, Americans. One bloke said to me, speak for yourself, dude, I ain't no ape. And I sent back, well, you are, because we're all apes. He went, nah, what's a gorilla ever done? We've walked on the moon. I sent back, what do you mean we? You've done fuck all. You've spelt moon wrong. It's weird, isn't it, when people take credit for the sort of rest of the species? Because that's what's pushed civilization forward, you know, a few geniuses along the way. Like, there's 8 billion people on this planet. Most of us do nothing. We eat shit and die. Like, if there was a meteor heading towards Earth to definitely destroy it, 4 billion people would get down on their knees and pray to their particular god, and a few hundred scientists would work out how to get Bruce Willis up there to stop it. A child born today can expect to live to about 100. And scientists said soon that'll be 120. And science also said that in the near future, there's no reason, with proper care and attention, that human beings won't regularly live to 150 years old. Which is amazing, until you remember that we get a set number of brain cells, right? Which we only lose. You can't get them back. So in the future, there's going to be 15 billion people on the planet, you know. Half of them are going to be over 100, and they're all going to have Alzheimer's. It's going to be like Dawn of the Dead. It's going to be fucking horrible. You know? My auntie died of Alzheimer's. I don't know how you die of Alzheimer's. She forgot to live. Right? I've been looking into infant mortality rates recently. For research. It's not a fucking fetish. Like, a child born today in the UK has a percentage chance of survival of 99.8%, which is incredible. I thought, is that just the mollycoddled West? And I was putting in third world countries. And even in Africa, it's like 96.5%. In the wilds of Africa, where everything wants to fucking eat a newborn baby, babies are vulnerable enough, aren't they? In Africa, a baby can be born in a mud hut. There's a lion outside. It's covered in blood because they can't wash it. They've got no water. Oh, and it's already got AIDS. Now, by the time that joke goes on Netflix, it'll be nuanced. There'll be an underlying satirical point, I'll claim. But until then, all I've got is, baby's got AIDS. I know that it's funny, I just have to work out why. You can't always find an actor with the same disability as the person they're portraying. They're fucking actors. What if they did a biopic of Helen Keller, the deaf, dumb and blind girl? Well, what's the chances of finding a deaf, dumb and blind actress who can play that role? And if you did, you go run into the director and go, we found a deaf, dumb and blind girl. What did she say? She didn't even answer the fucking phone. Oh, don't get me started. Cultural appropriation. Have you heard of that? Cultural appropriation. The latest no-no. Now, again, in my day, it was considered a good thing to swap ideas with other cultures, with other nations, to share things with other races, to assimilate. It was the opposite of racist. Now it's racist. Gwen Stefani got in trouble in her last video because she had her blonde hair in dreadlocks. People go, no, black people invented dreadlocks, you can't have them, you're white, that's racist. Jamie Oliver got in trouble when he put out authentic jerk chicken recipe. People go, no, black people invented that, you can't have it, you're white, that's racist. Now, black people, they use the N-word, don't they? We invented that. You can get sued in this country for saying someone's gay if they're not, you know, which is a homophobic law, because you can't be sued the other way around. You can't be sued for saying someone's not gay if they are, which seems unfair, doesn't it? Like, I could go up to Britain's biggest gay and go, all right, Alton, all right? And, he'd love that. He'd fucking love that. If that's your game, you want to be top of the pile, so to speak, right? I'd go, all right, Alton. He'd go, yeah. I'd go, ha, 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 you're not a gay. He'd go, I bloody am. He'd go, I'm going to sue you. I go, you can't. You can't. He'd go, but know that I am gay. I go, I don't believe you are. He'd go, well, come on with me and see the shit I do if you don't believe me. I promised you more about China, and this is an amazing statistic, okay? This is true. Look at that, right? In China, there are 10 million Chinese paedophiles. 10 million Chinese paedophiles in China, and there's not enough kids. Because they've been restricting the birth. There's all these poor pedos, and they're going, where's all the fucking kids? You know, fuck me, we're having to double up here, and... I just thought of a joke then, I can't do it. It is actually too offensive. Okay, all right, I'll do it. But remember, you can't choose your own thoughts, okay? And I just had this thought, right? Chinese paedophile goes up to a little Chinese kid and he goes, do you want a puppy? And the kid goes, I'm not hungry. We're going to be the first generation that future generations are jealous of, right? Because we had it all and we're using it all up. We're using up all the fresh water. We're using up all the fossil fuel, right? Usually you look back in history and you feel sorry for it. You go, oh, how did they live like that? Oh, how did they get around? No indoor toilets. I've got 9 toilets in my house. And sometimes I just run around flushing them for a laugh. Like that. Just so that in 40 years' time, Greta Thunberg has to shit out of a window. I've got 28 radiators. I always have them on full. Then I put the aircon on full. And it sort of settles at about 20 degrees. A lovely... It's how the cat likes it. She loves it at 20 degrees. And I spoil my cat. I love cats. I love having a cat. Think about cats are great, but if you let them out, they bring home the most disgusting things. Last week, mine brought home a scouser with herpes. And it wasn't quite dead, so I had to get it by its legs and crack its head against the table. But the greatest thing I learned when working for the AIDS charity was that this is the best leaflet in the world. Okay? This is a real flyer that came round, issued by the Terence Higgins Trust. Okay? It came round the university I worked at in about 1989. Okay? And It was aimed at the last demographic of gay men who still weren't taking precautions. They treated HIV like an occupational hazard, and they were militant against the disease, but they wouldn't take precautions. So it's aimed at that last tiny demographic, so it's very hard hitting. The front cover is a bunch of bananas with the word fuck. I don't know why, And it's basically a 10-point plan of health advice to not contract HIV. And this is the title of this flyer. You know it's going to be good when this is the title. Okay? Ready? You know, you don't always have to have anal sex. It's good to know, isn't it? Think of an old couple in a doctor's waiting room. Just looking through Reader's Digest, and she goes, oh, what's this? Oh. You know, you don't always have to have anal sex. See, I fucking told you. Okay, and it's basically 10 suggestions of alternatives to that little act. Okay? I'll just read some to you. Number 1. Okay, this is real. Okay. Number 1. Why not? Always starts the same. Why not? Okay. It's a soft sell. They're not pushing it on you, but... Okay. Number 1. Why not just jack each other off? Look at that. I've got the new flyer, Larry. What does it say? Well, let's have a look, shall we? Let's do one now. Okay. No more up the arse for us. Number 1. Why not just jack each other off? All right. Oh. Number 2. Always starts the same. Why not? Right. Number 2. Why not just come on his back? It's the casual nature of it. Like it's a recipe. Why not just throw in an onion? Imagine going to the doctor. Hi, doctor, I'm a gay man. I'm in a relationship, but I'm worried about the threat of HIV. Is there anything I can do? Just come on his back. Number 3. Number 3. Oh, so I used to read this out to everyone I met, and they'd be laughing at number 1 and 2. I'll get number 3, I'd go, hey. Number 3. Why not just come in his hair? Not the hair. Not the hair. On the back, sure. On the back, go on. On the back, go on the back. Where are you fucking aiming that? No. Not on the hair, no, there. There. I don't trust you, I'm putting on a shower cap. Not the hair. Number 4. Oh! Okay, I have not before or since heard such great use of the term e.g. as in this next sentence. Number 4. Why not try? So that people can think this is a bit difficult. Like, just please have a go. Okay. This isn't brain surgery, this next one, but they put in try. Okay. Why not... Why not try coming into some fruit? E.g. watermelon. Like they put that out without that bit. People were going, well, what fruit? Oh, not a pineapple. Fucking out. Oh, no. Oh, what fruit? Just need to be specific. We thought arses were all right. They're not. What fruit? Watermelon. Thank you. And on and on. Okay. I want to just skip ahead to number 10, okay? Because this may be the greatest sentence ever written. I'm including Shakespeare in this. Dickens. The Office. Number... Very good. Are you ready for this? Number 10, okay? Now, I think the bloke writing these was struggling by now. I think he'd gone into his boss and said, I've done it, I've come up with 9. The boss went, oh, we need 10. Really? Yeah, we need 10. I've got 9. We need 10, really. I'm coming in hair and fruit and everything. I mean, it's... We need 10, we need 2 rows of 5. We need 2 rows of 5, definitely. It's the symmetry I like. Just come up with another one. You've got half an hour. We go to print. You've got... So he went back in and he came up with number 10 at 1 minute to 6, I think. Okay. Number 10. Still with a why not. Okay. Number 10. Absolutely real. Ready? Why not both come out of a window? It doesn't even say if it's a first floor window. Morning. No, this is number 17. Number 19 is time. Thank you. Morning. That's why it's my favourite leaflet of all time. Thank you. Fun and educational.
Time Golden Globe winner and a nominee tonight for Derek, Ricky Gervais.
Oh, it's going well, isn't it? Let's not ruin it. By me saying anything, really. No one wants to see me insult any of you rich, beautiful, overprivileged celebrities. So, no ordinary people at home wants to see that, because you're better than ordinary people. And you know it, they know it deep down. So I'm not going to start picking on things you've done. Some of it immoral. A lot of it illegal. Oh. But if we've learned one thing, it's that famous people are above the law, as it should be. So I'm not going to be like the terrible things you've done to get here tonight. Streep and Clooney. I'm not even looking at Katie Holmes. So let's get on with it before I say something insulting. Here are the nominees for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Comedy or Musical. Amy Adams, Big Eyes. Emily Blunt, Into the Woods. Helen Mirren, The 100-Foot Journey. Julianne Moore, Maps to the Stars. Quebenjani Wallace, Annie. I've been practicing saying that last name, so I don't have a John Travolta moment. So I got away with it. I still watch that every day on YouTube. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's just brilliant. Oh, yeah. And the Golden Globe goes to Amy Adams, Big Eyes. Thank you. Let's do the show, shall we? On a serious note, the Golden Globes are about excellence. To win one, you have to do something amazing. Neither of our first 2 presenters have won a Golden Globe. I don't know what they're doing here, really, but I don't choose the guests. Please welcome the fantastic Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill. Welcome back. The Golden Globes doesn't have an in memoriam section to get you all depressed. Instead, we let the president of the Hollywood Foreign Press say a few words. Please welcome Lorenzo Soria. Our next presenter is the star of the hilarious comedy The Martian. Oh, he nearly died. Right. He's also the only person who Ben Affleck hasn't been unfaithful to. Please welcome Matt Damon. Welcome back. Joy and Trainwreck. No, not the names of Charlie Sheen's two favourite hookers. The films of our next two presenters. They're best friends, by the way. They wanted me to tell you that. And if you forget, they said they'd tweet you and remind. Basically, they come round and shout it through. They're best friends. It's like they've never had a friend before. Please welcome Amy Schumer and Jennifer Lawrence. Oh. This show is way too long, isn't it? It's way too... This could be half an hour. This one was in the writer's strike when they just read the winners and just... OK. Let's get through it. Right. Unbelievable. Some people still think this award means something. The winners. Just listen to me. Listen. It doesn't just... Right. When Brad and Angelina see our next two adorable little presenters, they're going to want to adopt them. Please welcome Kevin Hart and Ken Jeong. OK. Right, listen, this is... Shush. Shush, shut up, really, seriously. Right. A few years ago, on this show, I made a joke about Mel Gibson getting a bit drunk and saying a few unsavoury things. We've all done it. I wasn't judging him, but now I find myself in the awkward position of having to introduce him again. Listen, I'm sure it's embarrassing for both of us, OK? And I blame NBC for this terrible situation. Mel blames... We know who Mel blames. Listen, I still feel a bit bad for it, right? Mel's forgotten all about it, apparently. That's what drinking does. No. I want to say something nice about Mel before he comes out. Oh yeah, okay, here you go. I'd rather have a drink with him in his hotel room tonight than with Bill Cosby. Please welcome Mel Gibson. You filth, all of it. Oh, we're back. Oh, welcome back to the Golden Globes. Our next presenter is an actress who is both beautiful and talented. Born in England, she came to America and has taken Hollywood by storm. The star of the nominated movie The Danish Girl, please... It's a dude. Eddie Redmayne. Tom. Thank you, I'm afraid that's it. We're out of time. From myself and Mel Gibson, shalom. Hello and welcome to the 77th Annual Golden Globe Awards, live from the Beverly Hilton Hotel here in Los Angeles. I'm Ricky Gervais, thank you. You'll be pleased to know this is the last time I'm hosting these awards, so I don't care anymore. I'm joking, I never did. NBC clearly don't care either, fifth time. So, I mean, Kevin Hart was fired from the Oscars because of some offensive tweets. Hello? Lucky for me, the Hollywood Foreign Press can barely speak English. And they've no idea what Twitter is. So I got offered this gig by fax. So let's go out with a bang. Let's have a laugh at your expense, shall we? Remember, they're just jokes. We're all going to die soon, and there's no sequel. So, yeah, remember that. But you all look lovely, all dolled up. You came here in your limos. I came here in a limo tonight, and the licence plate was made by Felicity Huffman. So, no, shush. It's her daughter I feel sorry for, okay? That must be the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to her. And her dad was in Wild Hogs. So, lots of big celebrities here tonight. I mean, legends, icons, yeah? Look, at this table alone, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, but... Baby Yoda. Oh, that's Joe Pesci, sorry. I love you, man, don't have me whacked. But tonight isn't just about the people in front of the camera. In this room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. He's coming for you. Look, talking of all you perverts, it was a big year... It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. Many talented people of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist. So, fifth time. So... We were going to do an in memoriam this year, but when I saw the list of people that had died, it wasn't diverse enough. It just, no. It was mostly white people, and I thought, nah, not on my watch. So, maybe next year. Let's see what happens. No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to the cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done Netflix, you win, everything, good night. But no, we've got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer. And it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you? Right. But seriously, most films are awful, lazy, remakes, sequels. I've heard a rumour that there might be a sequel to Sophie's Choice. I mean, that'd just be Meryl Streep going, well, it's got to be this one then. All the best actors have jumped to Netflix and HBO, you know. And the actors who just do Hollywood movies now do fantasy adventure nonsense. They wear masks and capes and really tight costumes. Their job isn't acting anymore. It's going to the gym twice a day and taking steroids, really. Have we got an award for most ripped junkie? No. No point. We know he'd win that. Martin Scorsese, the greatest living director, made the news for his controversial comments about the Marvel franchise. He said they're not real cinema and they remind him of theme parks. I agree. Although I don't know what he's doing hanging around theme parks. He's not big enough to go on the rides, is he? Tiny. Right. The Irishman was amazing. It was amazing. It was. It was great. Long, but amazing. It wasn't the only epic movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long. Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So... Even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you know... You're nearly 50, son. The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy. He was also in the movie Cats, but no one saw that. And the reviews, oh, shocking. I saw one that said, this is the worst thing to happen to cats since dogs, right? But Dame Judi Dench defended the film, saying it was the role she was born to play, because she... I can't do this next joke. Because she loves nothing better than plonking herself down on the carpet, lifting her leg and licking her... Furball. She's old school. It's the last time, who cares? Oh. Apple roared into the TV game with a morning show. A superb drama, yeah. A superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and... So... It's already 3 hours long. Right, let's do the first award. The first award. The first award is for Best Actor in a Television Series, Musical or Comedy. To present the award are a couple of actors off the telly. What can I say? Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, is there? And it can't not be funny. It's... Oh, God! Oh, God. Say it, please.
This photo's on. When Brad and Angelina see our next two adorable little presenters, they're going to want to adopt them. Please welcome Kevin Hart and Ken Jeong.
You're so macho, aren't you?
I know, it's a
You're
chef
so tough. I'm glad you got your shirt on. You always have to show a bit of that, don't you?
No.
It's for the menopausal women.
No.
Go, oh, look, he's taking his shirt. He walked to the restaurant the other week carrying a stag. Who do you think you are? Thor.
Hold on.
I've got a thing about changing rooms, public changing rooms. I always have. I know. I'll tell you why. I don't know if it's the same in ladies' changing rooms, but men are so proud of their offal, right? If I'm in a public place, I have a shower, right? 1 minute, towel, corner, pants on, right? There's blokes walking around naked before the shower, talking to each other, like that, after the shower. There was one bloke in the shower way too long, right? It was ages, right? And he got out, no towel, just dripping wet, just went up to the mirror and started doing his hair first. I was in there with there was just me and this really fat bloke once in the change room. I was getting changed, and he was there, and he was really big, like 350 pounds, right? And he was naked on one of those precision scales. And he was there for fucking ages, like that. And I was looking at him, right? He was like that for ages. I wanted to run over and go, mate, you're never going to be an astronaut, right? It doesn't need to be this accurate. Just pop some pants on and take a fucking gram off. But as I say, I'm going to be nice tonight. I've changed. Not as much as Bruce Jenner, obviously. Now Caitlyn Jenner, of course. What a year she's had. She became a role model for trans people everywhere, showing great bravery in breaking down barriers and destroying stereotypes. She didn't do a lot for women drivers, but...
A new series of extras starts this week. Congratulations on getting a second series, essentially, but also...
Congratulations on already fucking it up. It's next week, you moron. I know you can't say Chinaman anymore, right? I can't believe you ever could, because that is the laziest labelling of a demographic I've ever heard, right? So the first one lands on our shores, and we gather around going, what the fuck, where are you from, right? And he goes, China. And we go, oh, you're a Chinaman. And he goes, I'm a what? You're a Chinaman. A Chinaman? Yeah. What's my wife? Duh, Lady Chinaman. Why don't you call me by my name? I don't know your name, do I? It's Ling. Ling? Yeah. Is that your first name or your surname? Both. Ling Ling? Hello? Right. Old Adolf. That name's died out, hasn't it? He killed that dead, didn't he? No one's calling their kid Adolf nowadays. No little Adolfs going to school. Loads of Brads and Angelinas, but no... Look, you don't hear the teacher doing the register. Brad here, Angelina here, Adolf here. I do that quick so no one can take a picture of me doing that. No, but people make excuses for him. People say, oh, he was stupid, he was easily led, he didn't mean that. What do you mean he didn't mean that? They'll say, oh no, he was influenced by the political philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, right? Because Nietzsche wrote this paper talking about a Superman. He said, not all men are born equal. And Hitler misinterpreted this and went way too far with it. And think of that. You're a great scholar, you've done this work, and you get a call from the Führer. And the Führer goes, all right, Nietzsche. He goes, yeah, good, what do you want? He goes, Just read your book. What do you think? Love it? Love all that. Man and Superman, not everyone's equal, kill all the Jews. Sorry? Not everyone's equal, so kill all the Jews. I didn't write that. I read between the lines. I didn't mean that. That's terrible. You haven't been killing... You haven't been killing Jewish people, have you? What? Have you been killing Jewish people? Yeah. Yeah. A few. How many? 6 million. 6 million? That's all. I won't do any more. Leave it at 6. That's terrible. I won't do any more. Stay for dinner? Well, I will, but be careful in future. I will. Are you writing any other books? Well, I am, but I'm scared to tell you about it. I won't do anything. What's your new book called? My new book is called The Gypsies. Do we need them?
Here I go, dreaming of the world in song. I wanna know who we're gonna be when the lights go down. We're down. I wanna know.
But I'm a considered comedian. I like my jokes to be accurate and my targets to be fair. So I was engaging these people. I was saying, why is it transphobic? And they were saying, it's about a trans person. I said, well, that's ridiculous. That's like saying a joke about Bill Cosby is automatically racist. It depends on the joke. But I was talking to them, I'm willing to learn, and I found out my crime was that I dead-named her. Now, I'd never heard that term, before a day after the Golden Globes, and that was saying her old name, and even acknowledging that she used to be a man. But she did. I saw him on the Olympic Games. It was decathlon. It was in everything. He was all over the place. Shot put and pole vault. He won a medal. He was famous. He was on telly all the time. But, a big, famous man with a huge... I don't know, but I mean, I'm guessing he's a big... But I've learned my lesson. Now, I'd never dead name her now. Now I know it's wrong. I'd never dead name her now. But, like, years ago... when, she was a man, that was years ago, I'm saying, right, and she went to the doctor, right, and knocked on the door, and the doctor went, come in. This is years ago. I was saying, I'd never dead name her now, but this is like a flashback before anyone, do you know what come in, and he went, hello, Bruce Jenner, because that was his name then. The doctor, this was years ago, and the doctor went, oh, I'm Bruce Jenner, you big old... How you doing, boy, you fucker? How you doing? You big old lunt. Oh, how you doing, man? Come here, you fucker. How you doing, Brucey boy? You all right? Right? And Bruce Jenner, because that was his name, this is years ago, right? So, Bruce Jenner went, yeah, not too bad, doctor, yeah. Not too bad, right? And so, what can I do for you, Bruce? You fucker. How you doing, boy? And Bruce Jenner went, because that was his name. Bruce Jenner went, look at that. And they went, oh, come on, Bruce Jenner, you know the rules. He uses his whole name every time for some reason, I don't know why. Come on, Bruce Jenner, you fucker, you know the rules. You can't bring your big old pole vaulting pole in here, mate, And Bruce Jenner went, no, that's not my pole vaulting pole, that's my enormous penis. And they're, oh, right, yeah, seeing as it is your penis, you can bring it in here. But you should have left your shot puts outside. And Bruce Jenner went, that was his name, for 58 years, I think. He went, no, they're not my shot puts, they're my enormous testicles. That's where I get my testosterone and my spunk and shit, right? And the doctor went, oh, yeah, that makes perfect... I am a medical man, and that you're a big bloke... Oh, you fucker. How you doing, boy? You're a big... You're big, and you would have a big old cock and balls. They're beautiful, but a bit familiar, isn't it? Good, no, but you must be very proud of them, Bruce. Bruce should have went, oh, this is going to surprise you, Doctor. I want to get rid of them. And the doctor went, what? Why? Ah, they get in the way. Get in the way of what? Fucking driving, for one thing.
Well, hello, friends, and welcome to your Thursday One Show with Alex George.
And Mr. Chris Evans.
Tonight, we're joined by a man with the comedy Midas touch, a guy who in just 10 years has conquered the world of film, sitcom, podcast, children's books, and stand-up.
Not bad for a bloke who's still remembered as the worst office manager ever.
Ricky Gervais is here! You see, they applauded for you.
Thank you.
Now then, Ricky, we'll be talking a bit about the tour and the DVD. Like, how much does The Office still dominate your life?
I suppose I sort of manage the estate of The Office still, or every day. You know what I mean? There's things like, can we use this as a clip? Can we use that, you know, for a quiz machine? But and all the remakes, of course. We're doing latest one is Russia, and we're working on one for China. So it goes on and on, really, but not as involved as we were, you know, with our baby, so to speak.
So there are lots of David Brents, different nationalities.
There are.
Would you spot them if we showed them to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
Here we go.
All right, who's this one?
That's me.
That's you.
That's you.
Okay, that's the easy one.
Well done.
I had to think, because I wish I didn't look like that. in all
that's
honesty.
We loved him, you loved him, come on. All right, who's that kid?
Oh,
Come on.
is that French or French-Canadian? I think it's the French one. Le Bureau.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, French-Canadian.
French-Canadian is the
David-
right answer.
And his character name, as a little homage, is David Gervais.
That's right, it's
That's right.
Antoine Vézina, and the show's called Le Job.
Yeah. Well, you can see
job.
the confusion. They're all fat blokes with goatees at the moment.
All right, who's this kiddie?
Ooh.
Stromberg. That's the German David Brent.
That's right, and his name is Bernd Stromberg, absolutely right, correct. This is 100%
Well
so
done.
far.
Very impressive.
How about this baby boy?
Oh, it's Chili, but I don't know his name. it's the Chili one.
Yeah? What's the show called?
La.
Is that La Office?
Yes,
With
it
the-
is, La Office.
Yeah.
Wonder where they got that from. And the actor is Louis Gnecco.
That's right,
And
yeah.
the character is called...
Oh.
Sorry if I've got it all written down.
El Brente.
Manuel Sedal. Pretty good effort, though, I think.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, well done. All right, more from Ricky in a bit, and as a bonus, the man Ricky thinks is the funniest guy in the world, Carl Pilkington, will be joining us.
Well, there he is.
Get him on now. Get him on now, really.
Now,
We can
Ricky,
get him on now. Okay.
You get him on now.
All right,
really.
well,
Don't
okay.
worry.
he's on his way now.
You've
Hang
got to
on.
come down the
For
long
those at
corridor.
home who don't know who Carl is, can you explain?
He's sort of my best mate now. I've known him for about 8 years, but he was just given to us as our producer when we worked on XFM, and he was pressing the buttons and stuff. And then one day we, you know, as you do, we'd say, oh, what do you think? And what he came out with was, I'd like to say comedy gold, but it was drivel.
Wonderful dribble.
But wonderful drivel. It's an endless well of stupidity. Is he here?
Yeah.
He's on his
Get
way.
him on now.
And
He's
now
on
he's
his
very
way.
much reluctantly famous.
Come in.
Carl can come on.
Come in.
Okay,
Don't-
we're
don't-
gonna be...
I'll take up my spot talking about my science DVD. I just want... Carl is better. Just tweet, buy Ricky's science DVD. Carl Pilkington's on the One Show now. Come on. Whoa.
Please stay over there, please.
Hello, Carl. Right. While you have a little chat there, all this week we've been showing Cary Grant's great stories about people who have come this close to the Beatles.
Very
There you
impressive.
go. That's going to sound amazing later on. Hopefully,
brilliant.
yeah.
Okay, 5,000 kids there. Ricky, you're a recent Beatles fan. You're new to the Beatles. You're late to the party.
Yeah, I am. But they sort of didn't mean anything to me. I think I fell for that myth you had to like the Stones or the Beatles, and I was always a Stones fan. But in the last couple of years, really, I've just realised they probably are the best band ever. But I know. What a revelation. That was amazing.
Was there a moment?
No, it just gradually I realised that I wanted to keep finding a couple of songs on YouTube, and then I discovered more. So.
And you met McCartney, didn't you, at the Golden Globes? But you...
Oh, I've met him a few times, but the Golden Globes was the one when I did the joke, and
That's right.
I waited for him to come backstage, and I went, "He's still talking to me?" He went, "I loved it, man," and he hugged
Really?
me. So, yeah.
He was all right with it.
He's above it, isn't he? He's not going to worry about something I'd say.
You worried yourself with that joke, though, didn't you?
I did. I just didn't think that. I didn't want anyone to think I was having a go at them at the Globes. I just think I wanted them to know that it was sort of gentle ribbing, sounds like a condom. as opposed to sort of like. Can you say? You can say.
No, no, not twice.
No.
Really? But definitely not
Never
3 times.
twice. Never twice.
Never twice. Golden Globes.
Same one.
Golden Globes you can say twice, and you've done it twice. Yeah?
Yeah, not yet. I've done the second time is in January.
Okay, because they liked it so much, and you're brilliant. I mean, obviously the viewing figures were massive. The share was up for 240 million viewers watched it.
I know, madness.
If you were asked to host the Oscars, you'd have to say yes?
No, I'd have to say no.
Really?
Wrong gig.
Really?
Wrong gig.
Is there a wrong gig?
There is, yeah. The Globes is right. I mean, the Globes is like the second biggest award ceremony in the world, and you're allowed drink, and they sit at tables, and it's more of an industry party. The Oscars is quite stuffy, and you have to...
Come on.
Well, I could do it, but I think I'd be fired halfway through the show.
Yeah.
Which should be fine.
Carl can step in, look.
Oh, no, that's terrifying.
He's terrified now.
Yeah.
I only got him on now because if I was out there earlier, I'd get used to it. He said, and they'd cut me. They run out of time and they'd cut me.
All right.
So,
We would never cut you, Carl.
No, it's like I prefer that sort of Elvis thing where you saw him pulling up outside, he'd walk straight on the stage. There was no hanging around saying, do you want a Coke, do you want a coffee?
We should have
Want a
said.
biscuit?"
We'd have done that for you.
Well, I thought he got me in early just to annoy me.
no, they wanted me even earlier.
Right, listen now, we've got to move on.
Ricky Gervais is here. Carl Pilkington's here. You both have DVDs out. Ricky, just about your DVD first. It's a comedy DVD. I'm not a fan of comedy DVDs. Why should I buy yours?
I don't think you should because you're not a fan.
Right.
Thanks very much.
No, so I'm trying to be straight. You've
well,
got to be there.
Well, I'd like to say it's different to most comedy DVDs. You're going to hear things you haven't heard before.
Unfold
hopefully.
your arms. Come on now.
Oh, sorry.
Body language.
Was that bored or defensive?
A little bit defensive.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I've seen it.
Okay.
I've seen it. Not that dope, but...
Let's spell it out. But you know what I mean?
Well, you should buy it because it's a rip-roaring exploration into non-political correctness, and Carl's on the extras.
But do you like watching comedy DVDs yourself? Honestly.
I don't really watch any sort of comedy, or I sort of revisit things, I suppose. I watch old stuff. I watch a lot of American TV. I couldn't tell you what's on at the moment in terms of comedy on British TV. I only watch sort of things like The Apprentice on the English TV.
It's a good choice.
It's great.
You were saying there that it's non-politically correct. Well, there's quite a few jokes on it about, like, overweight people and stuff. Is that why you've slimmed down? Because you can do jokes about fat people?
Oh, the opposite is true. I've always done jokes about fat people when I was fat. In fact, I've got to stop now because people think that I really care. I didn't give a flying... I don't care when I was fat. I don't care when I'm thin. I think... I've got the same T-shirt. Luckily, they sort of stretch.
They do come in and out.
So, yeah, so that was me when I'm fat. Always thinner. See?
Yeah.
Still fits.
Carl, as a good friend, you know, one of Ricky's best friends, can you back up the claim that he doesn't care about his weight?
I haven't noticed it because I see him every day.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when a girlfriend puts on weight, you don't notice it. No, do you know what I mean? Because you're seeing her every day. No,
Carl's flying now, isn't he?
but honestly, my girlfriend, if I... No, because I know. No, she has, but then again, I had hair when she met me.
Yeah.
It's just bad luck.
Fair
It's
enough.
the way it is.
All right, you also, you cover autograph hunters in this DVD. Let's watch a bit. Here's the autograph hunter sketch.
Right, last one, come on guys. Our next presenter starred in Netflix's Bird Box, a movie where people survive by acting like they don't see a thing. Sort of like working for Harvey Weinstein. You did it, I didn't, you did it.
Got to see James Corden as a fat pussy. He was also in the movie Cats, but no one saw that. And the reviews, oh, shocking. I saw one that said, this is the worst thing to happen to cats since dogs, right? But Dame Judi Dench defended the film, saying it was the role she was born to play, because she... I can't do this next joke. Because she loves nothing better than plonking herself down on the carpet, lifting her leg and licking her... Furball. She's old school. It's the last time, who cares? But as I say, I'm going to be nice tonight. I've changed. Not as much as Bruce Jenner, obviously. Now Caitlyn Jenner, of course. What a year she's had. She became a role model for trans people everywhere, showing great bravery in breaking down barriers and destroying stereotypes. She didn't do a lot for women drivers, but I've changed. Not as much as Bruce Jenner, obviously. Now Caitlyn Jenner, of course. What a year she's had. She became a role model for trans people everywhere, showing great bravery in breaking down barriers and destroying stereotypes. She didn't do a lot for women drivers, but is the star of the hilarious comedy The Martian. Oh, he nearly died. Right. He's also the only person who Ben Affleck hasn't been unfaithful to. Please welcome Matt Damon.
Thank you.
No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to the cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done Netflix, you win everything, good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer, and it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end he obviously didn't kill himself, just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up! I know he's your friend, but I don't care. TV game with a morning show, a superb drama, yeah. A superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and so it's already 3 hours long. The Excellent Spotlight has been nominated. Yeah. The Catholic Church are furious about the film as it exposes the fact that 5% of all their priests have repeatedly molested children and been allowed to continue to work without punishment. Roman Polanski called it the best date movie ever. The Irishman was amazing. It was amazing. It was. It was great. Long, but amazing. It wasn't the only epic movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long. Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So... even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you know. You're nearly 50, son.
Hello, mình xin chào tất cả các bạn đã quay trở lại với kênh YouTube của mình trong buổi sáng ngày hôm nay. Xin cảm ơn các bạn đã dành thời gian theo dõi. Xin chúc các bạn mạnh khỏe, bình an. Trong video lần này, mình cũng muốn giới thiệu với tất cả các bạn một sản phẩm mình đang cầm trên tay đây. Nó chính là sản phẩm Việt Mỹ có tên gọi là GG. Các bạn có biết không ạ? Đó chính là những sản phẩm để mình dùng để chế biến cũng như cải thiện những cái đồ ăn thức uống của trong gia đình nhà mình cũng như nhà hàng hay các sự tiệc, rất chi là lợi ích và cũng rất chi là có dinh dưỡng, bổ dưỡng cho sức khỏe của con người chúng ta. Nên video lần này mình cũng muốn khoe với tất cả các bạn một câu cơ hội Đấy, đó chính là những cái sản phẩm mình đang cầm trên tay đây. Trong video như các bạn cũng đã biết đấy, bên trên của diềm túi và xung quanh được diềm túi thì được làm bằng màu vàng cam, rất chi là đẹp, và ở giữa nền là một màu trắng và in lên những cái của nhà sản xuất, cũng như là đây là công ty cổ phần Việt Mỹ các bạn ạ. Công ty cổ phần Việt Mỹ vào là công dụng làm tăng hương vị trong sản xuất chế biến thực phẩm các bạn nhé. Đấy, rất chi là những nhiều chi tiết và những công dụng cũng như tác dụng. Đây như thành phần là cấu tạo là 60 đến 65% dinh dưỡng. Đấy, các bạn nhé. Đấy, rất chi là nhiều những cái công thức. Đấy. Chỉ tiêu chất lượng chủ yếu là đối tượng sử dụng cho các sản phẩm thuộc mã nhóm thực phẩm sau. Đó là những cái sản phẩm sau ở bên dưới này, để sau mình hãy đọc cho các bạn để các bạn theo dõi và để ý. Đó là 12.2 đơn vị là tùy từng sản phẩm mà sử dụng. Đấy, các bạn nhé. Mỗi một cái này rất là nhiều công thức và hiệu lực của cái chiếc gói GG mà mình đang cầm đây. Như qua video các bạn cũng đã thấy những cái ảnh minh họa các bạn, ảnh minh họa như nấu súp cũng được này, nấu canh cũng được này. Đấy các bạn, hoặc là như các ảnh minh họa đây, như các bạn để làm pha chế ra những cái muối mắm chấm. Đấy, cũng như là đồ chiên nướng hay là quay xào. Đấy, đều là được tất cả những cái ảnh minh họa đây, như các bạn nhìn rất chi là ngon miệng và rất chi là hấp dẫn, cũng đã được in sẵn ở trên bao bì để chúng ta quan sát và tìm hiểu những cái sản phẩm ở trong đây. Và tiếp theo dưới này đây, như các bạn mình đang cầm để mình đọc cho các bạn, bảo quản trong bao bì kín. Đấy, nơi khô ráo, thoáng mát, tránh ánh nắng mặt trời. Đấy, các bạn nhé.